back into the swing of things. Now I'm not scared to fight you guys. Not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous because one bow and I'm gonna be saying this a lot, at least in the early days of the challenge. Bows are the bane of my existence. And you all saw why very briefly. And even though it was pretty easy to punch our way through in the earlier stages of things, rest assured it's not as easy later on. Like I would say probably about middle of the road to the end. Like when we reach like level 50 or 60, things start getting rough. Man, World of Warcraft's music is underrated, man. It's kind of interesting. When it comes to music, I'm more of a rock and metal person, but I enjoy video games that are orchestral based. Or maybe not orchestra based. Like, I would... Words. I would say my favorite video game soundtrack is Pokemon. Like, you cannot beat Pokemon music. I dare you to find... I love when people say that. I challenge you to find something better than this. Well, you know, it's a matter of opinion. But I would say, for pound, Pokemon music is the best soundtrack. Give me a scroll. Alright, I'm gonna chill for a bit and let that fade. Because the damage is getting a bit up there.
I don't have a target.
Yeah! Is there a rare in here? Or a chest or something cool to observe? Buddy. 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 You're up on the shelf? I've got some shelving up here my cats like to come up on. And I want to make sure they can get there safely. They normally use my desk as a launch pad, but it is a bit cluttered with my mic and phone and stuff. The launch pad is not clear for takeoff. Just need one more scroll. Then I'll leave you all alone. Come on. Where is it? Cats getting into something that they shouldn't be getting into up there. Hey! Hey! Hey. I'm okay with you being out there, but you can't be roaming around. Apologies about that. Ugh, all this cat hair.
I don't have a target.
Okay. Now my cat's looking at me right now. What the hell? I was getting into some good stuff up there. Dad, did you know you got chips up there? They're tasty. Yeah, they're not for cats. That's what makes them tasty. Why are you such a nuisance right now, huh? Normally you do a good job of laying down. But today you're all sorts of cuddly. Because you're trying to work, Dad. Us cats hate it when everyone is trying to work. Alright, how close will this get us to 10?
Hello. Blood and thunder. Farewell.
Buddy. The struggle of all cat owners, am I right?
What do you mean?
What's the best way for me to bother him?
Go.
Oh, I got it. I'll start messing with his stuff. Hey, is this important? What if I just start chewing on this?
Interesting. Well, spit it out. Keep it real.
bit more time.
And honor.
Alright, elementals. Bring it. Yeah, I don't normally do the quest over here. Like, any of the quests where it's like teaching you how to use a fight master and stuff, I just kind of skip over. Just because it is a bit boring, you know, it's good experience, but it's just, hey, fly. Okay. It's a bit boring, but okay. Don't get me wrong, if we need to do it, I will. And by need to do it, I mean if we get stuck with the bow and arrow, and I will do it. At the end of this quest, at the end of these quests, I should be level 10. And you'll all see the singular most important ability we have. There's a lot of important abilities, but there's one that makes getting stuck with a ranged weapon a lot more bearable. At least for the early game. The ability helps out with late game too, but early game is much more important.
I need to get closer.
Baby's first two-hander. So, what's everyone been up to, huh? Any new interesting games coming out? You know, one game I've been tempted to play, but not really, is Marvel Rivals. Like, I understand it's the new, well, it's not the new hotness, but it is a hotness for streamers. I've never really been a big PvP person. Don't get me wrong. I try to have a bit of it every now and then, but you know, I definitely see the fact that in PvP games like Marvel Rivals, there could be players. There are players who are way better at the game, and they create a new account just to fight newer players who are trying to get us into the game. And then there's the elitists, which those are in every game, but you know, people that'll, you're playing Black Widow, but she stinks. Why are you playing Black Widow? Well, actually, they more so sound like, why are you playing as that character? She has the worst stats in the game? You should be playing the top tier characters like Spider-Man? I don't know who's top tier. I don't pay attention to that. All my information from that comes from, you know, podcasts and such. Many of the clueless crew. Like, you know, World of Warcraft, that happens a lot. Like, I remember back when I first started playing World of Warcraft, I was playing as a My first main was a subtlety rogue, and I enjoyed it. I loved playing rogue. But there was someone in my guild. Why are you playing subtlety? Assassination is much better damage. You shouldn't be playing that. It's such a bad thing for people to play for damage. Well, I'm enjoying the game. This is fun for me. You're playing the game for fun? Oh my gosh.